It is a return to winter, and we're going to let you know about what the activities are like, what the weather is going to be like this week, and why so many people are in line bright and early on a Monday morning. Let's get the weekday edition of Vail Valley Live started right now. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Valley Live. I'm Trisha Swenson, coming to you from Beaver Creek on this Monday morning, the 25th of March. This is the weekday edition of Vail Valley Live, and then we'll come to you live again on Friday, and that'll be our weekend edition. But as you can see, lots of people in line. It is a return to winter. It's also a spring break week. We're continuing into that with many schools across the nation and even throughout the state off this week. I think Vail Christian High School locally here in Edwards, I think they're off this week as well, and some folks up from Denver. But new snow, cooler temperatures. So we've had so many warm days, spring-like days. People were biking last week. Now we're going to return to winter, and we're going to let you know about that all throughout the show. We'll also let you know about a few events happening this week for Easter. We've got an egg extravaganza, Easter egg hunt down in Gypsum on Wednesday. And of course, a lot of Good Friday services for you, and then Easter services and brunch and everything on Sunday. A few other things going on, some great fundraisers. We'll have our ship runs for ALS. We'll also have a Listen to the Music series. We'll let you know about that happening at Shakedown Bar, a benefit for the Colorado Music Foundation. Some comedy coming to the Sebastian in both English and in Spanish, so that should be fun. And then a lot of other things happening over at the Villar Performing Arts Center and things you can do after the slopes close. So we'll get to all of that throughout the weekday edition of Vail Valley Live, but let's now tell you about the weather. So all weekend long, we kind of had some overcast skies, a little bit of sun popping through. Sunday night into Monday is when we got the bulk of the storm. And now for Monday, all the way through Thursday, our temperatures are actually going to be pretty more winter-like than spring-like. So we'll see highs right around the 30s, mid-30s, and then overnight lows dipping down into the teens. So it's going to feel chilly, even single digits in some locations. And then we have a chance of showers throughout the evenings, and then Tuesday starts out at 40%, goes to a 70% chance of showers likely. Then Wednesday, starting to kind of taper off, around 30% for your Wednesday. By Thursday, we could see some some sunshine and some breezy conditions, and those temperatures start to jump back up by the time we get to Friday. But we have another chance of snow on Friday. So a rather cloudy week, a snowy week, but we'll take it. We still have quite a bit of season left. 21st of April, Beaver Creek closes on the 14th. Keep in mind, other areas like Arrowhead, that would probably close sooner than official closing day on Beaver Creek Main Mountain. Well, we'll let you know all about that. Lifts open at 8:30, and as I mentioned, people already in line getting ready because from Sunday to Monday, 14 inches of snow fell in that 24-hour period, 8 over at Vail. But hopefully we'll see that snow coming. Once again, all that snow is going to be expected to keep on falling this week. So definitely wear the goggles today and throughout the week till we get to maybe Thursday where we have a little more sunshine. Then maybe you can pull off the sunglasses. But a goggle with a lighter lens, if you have a choice in lenses, a lot of times you buy a pair of goggles, it comes with one frame, two lenses. If you've got the frame with the lighter lens or the interchangeable lenses, make sure you wear that lens for this week where we see this snow and this cloud cover and what we call flat light. But that's a look at the weather. This weather was brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne, Elevated Savings. If you need some gear for the week while you're here, you can always travel over Vail Pass and get yourself over to uh, the outlet Silverthorne, exit 205. And we'll be right back. We'll take a look at the outlets.
Hi, I'm Peggy Ziegler, fashion guru and stylist for the outlets at Silverthorne. I'm here today at the Sports Buffet and Pebble Acres. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. You're gonna see simulations of everything from golf, soccer, archery, just about everything. There's 15 different types. But first, I've gotta share with you a steal and deal only at the outlet at Silverthorne. Take a look at my shoes. Yeah, to most people, they're at Sorel, right? Well, guess what? Sorel is a sister company to Columbia. Guess where Columbia outlet is? At the outlets at Silverthorne, at a fraction of the price. You must stop in there. And now, speaking of more deals, Under Armour. Under Armour is at the outlets at Silverthorne. We have 6 beautiful models to share with you some amazing steals and deals. Let's take a look. First, there's Rachel. Rachel has on the cutest faux fur jacket with the hoodie. Love it. Gotta give you a tip here. That is a child's size jacket. Yes, size large. $22 from it's over $100. A little bit of a tip. Only, of course, Under Armour outlets at Silverthorne. She has her pink fun 3/4 zip top on, and then her amazing, I love her black jogs, I call them joggers, her pants, her fun duffel bag, and look at those amazing shoes. They're mesh and pink, and they're so comfy. $325 would be retail. Comes to $167.99. Rachel's gonna save $157.01. Plus, she'll get 10% off one item with her savings booklet, which is free. You'll need to pick up at the Colorado Welcome Center. Thanks, Rachel, you look fab. And next, we have Miss Liv. Oh yeah, Liv is ready. Here's my style tip of this day. Her cap. You see that fabulous cap and the gloves? Yes, that is from the child section. Does it fit her? Oh yes, it does. $5.99 though at Under Armour, outlets at Silverthorne. That's it. And then she has her amazing fun little sweatshirt, the hoodie. I love her pants. They're almost like a marble flavor, really fun, that mauvey pink. And then her shoes, mesh, white and pink. You can wear those everything, biking, hiking, going out, golfing, everything. $253 would be Liv's retail. Not for Liv, she's gonna spend $146.74, saving $106.26. You look fabulous, Liv. Okay, here's May. That same amazing jacket I told you about, here's May in it. Wow. I bet you'd find that in a boutique for $150, $200. Under Armour, kids department, she can wear a large or an extra large. Size 4 to 10 will be able to handle this. $22. Oh yes, and then her fun little peach top, love it. And then take a look at those amazing leggings. Please make sure you look in the clearance section because that's where I found those too. And look at her shoes. Oh my gosh, they're gray, they're kind of tangerine. They pull the whole thing together. And of course, you gotta stay hydrated up here in the mountains. So she's got her tumbler. $295 retail, come to $133.47. She's gonna save $161.53. Looking great, May. Okay, Alexandra. I'm so happy to see her in this whole outfit because it is so fun. So everything from her amazing fun little hat, love it. And then she also has her sweatshirt that is a cropped sweatshirt, her fun rain slicker on. Let's not forget that pink amazing backpack, so cute. And then she also has her joggers on and her shoes that are kind of pink, are a lavender pink and that fun white mesh detail. Her whole outfit would be $350, not an Under Armour outlet at Silverthorne, $171.75. She's gonna save $178.25. Alexandra, you look amazing. Thank you. Here's Silver. And Silver too is in, of course, Under Armour. She has that amazing teal full zip jacket on. Also her pink under jersey, which is a V-neck. You can actually reverse it either way, which is so fun. She also has her tote bag in that fun pink color. Her tights that actually have that flare kick bottom, which I love. And then look at her teal shoes, obsessed with. $320 it would be retail at Under Armour. No. Outlets at Silverthorne Under Armour, $201, including that discount with your savings card. So she's going to actually save $119. Way to go, Silver. And Cameron, you're going to finish us off with the coolest outfit. He already told me he loves this. He's got his fun cap, of course. And then he also has his sweatshirt, which is also a hoodie. Love it. Really comfy. He's got the kangaroo pockets. If that weren't enough, he's got his fabulous cargo pants. They call them cargos, and they also have that amazing camouflage fun pattern to them. And look at his mesh shoes. Really cool. And of course, that amazing backpack. His whole outfit would be $347.99. Nope, comes to $167.90. He's going to save $180.08. Way to go, Cameron. You did a great job. Now it is my pleasure to invite all of our beautiful models back in. We're here still at Pebble Acres. Oh, yes. And we're here at the Sports Buffet. And we're, of course, modeling Under Armour. And all the models have their fabulous things that they want to share, everything from basketballs to footballs to baseballs to golf. Everything you'd ever dream of is at the Sports Buffet too. But everything you ever dreamed of is right here at the Outlets at Silverthorne. Just a short drive. We hope to see you soon.
We believe in the power of a live performance. We believe in making memories together. Join us as we celebrate making moments that last a lifetime. Bringing concerts, comedy, Broadway, classical, dance, and family entertainment in the heart of the Rocky Mountains in Beaver Creek Village. View the full lineup and get tickets today at villarpac.org.
Welcome back. I'm Trisha Swenson coming to you from Beaver Creek on this Monday morning. We are taping the show on Monday, March 25th, and this acts as our weekday edition. And then we'll come live on Friday, and that'll be our weekend edition. But we're at Beaver Creek. A lot of people are getting out on the hill already. I'm just going to show you the lift line because a lot of people are wanting to get on the hill today because from Sunday night into Monday, we got a ton of snow, over a foot of snow, Sunday to Monday. Here over at Beaver Creek, about 14 inches, Vail about 8 inches. So with spring break being here and people wanting to get some of the fresh pow, that's what we're seeing this morning. But I want to let you know about a few things that are happening, and a great way to keep in touch with the Vail Valley, even when you're not here, is just going to vaildaily.com. And that has a great website that'll keep you in touch with all sorts of happenings going on. So we've got some issues with CDOT, and hopefully they're going to be putting that extra lane in on Vail Pass in a section called the Narrows. Also, every week we look back at the news throughout the decades. And do you know that 50 years ago, members of the Kennedy family came to visit Vail? Yes, they were big skiers. Also, there's a new parking business that aims to make more spaces available for skiers and riders going to Vail or Beaver Creek. Learn about that, and maybe you could find a good parking spot when you're going to be coming into town. And then also a few other things with prep sports, with a lot of things going off this past weekend, including lacrosse and some ski racing with Ski and Snowboard called Vail. Letters to the editor. You can find it all on the website, vaildaily.com. Vail Daily, bringing communities together. It's been our community newspaper for over 40 years. But as far as a few things that are happening throughout the valley, well, we've got a great fundraiser on Tuesday, and it's called Shift Runs for ALS. And it's an all-day event. Wear your purple if you got it, or your t-shirt from last year. It's going to start about 9 a.m. with bagels, and you're going to try to ski 20 runs if you can on Vail Mountain, ski or snowboard. And this is in memory of Brian G. Schifrin. So every year the participants hit the slopes at their own pace. It's not a race. It's just a little challenge to see what you can do. And they're going to be gathering at the Opry Party afterwards. That'll be over at Kachina down in the Vail Village. And so if you can't make it to the day of skiing or snowboarding, you could always just head over to the après ski party. But it's been going on for quite a few years now. It's the 6th annual. And they do this event in the winter, and then they also do like a fun little pub crawl in the fall. So if you're interested in heading over to this, you can check out their website's shift runs for ALS and get on out there. That's on Tuesday. Now, also on Tuesday, we have a brand new fundraiser, and this is part of the Colorado Music Foundation. Zach Gilliam, he was the bass player for the Runaway Grooms. He started this nonprofit to help aspiring artists be connected with one another. Education is a big part of this, and having places to play. So, Listen to the Music Songwriters Series number 4 is presented by the Colorado Music Foundation on Tuesday at Shakedown Bar at 7:30 p.m. So it's not one of the late night shows. It's going to be a little bit earlier. And we're going to have Eric Halberg, Jacob Stanley, Al Mall, and Sam E.B. playing this kind of unplugged event. Tickets are anywhere from $25 to $30. The proceeds for this go back into the nonprofit and help these artists. But what a great venue, too. And Scott Redner, the owner and house musician at Shakedown Bar, he's a big supporter of musicians and getting them a great place to play, and everything from the audio and the setting over at Shakedown. It's going to make for a nice evening. So that could be on your list of things to do this week. You can learn more at coloradomusicfoundation.org. And they're going to try to do these little fun unplugged series each month. So they were going to do it quarterly, but they've become so popular, they're doing them monthly. Also, another thing going on this week, so the Vail Symposium has their series of all sorts of talks on different hot topics around the world. This one is called Life in the Wrong Lane. So when disasters and conflicts strike, people flee, they run away from that, while journalists run against the flow of traffic straight into places where most people don't want to be. So this is going to be your chance to kind of get an inside scoop. We've got award-winning journalist Greg Dobbs, who's covered the U.S. and more than 80 countries around the world for ABC News, Nightline, 2020, Good Morning America, and World Report. So this should be an interesting insight as to what they do when people are fleeing away. They're going towards it. So you can learn about that. This will be at the Vail Interfaith Chapel on Thursday, March 28th, 6 to 7:30. So get there a little early, and then maybe sit down, have a little snack, and listen to Greg Dobbs talk about what the journalists do. And you can find out more by going to vailsymposium.org for more information. And then the Vail Comedy Show. They are bringing in comedy to the Sebastian. This is going to be on March 28th, an 8 p.m. show and a 9:30 showcase. And this is going to be just a fun time. So Carmen Lynch, she's been on Conan, Late Show with Craig Ferguson, Comedy Central, all the great shows, Last Comic Standing, The Good Wife. And so you can check out the first show will be in English. Doors open at 8, show at 8:15. And then the second show will be in Spanish. Doors open at 9:30, and the show will be at 9:45. And pretty cool that they're going to be doing this at the Gambit at the Sebastian Hotel. This is the newly remodeled. It used to be Frost Bar, and now it is the Gambit. So check that out. If you want to learn more, you can always go to Vail Comedy Show. Go to the website and get more details on this. And then a few more things going on at Chasing Rabbits. We always tell you about the bingo on Monday nights, karaoke on Tuesday. But we've got the Bunny Bash with Tom and Collins on Wednesday at 9 p.m. going all the way till 1 in the morning. So if you're looking for a little late night action, we're going to have it for you with great DJs and awesome music to dance to. So they've been a vibrant epicenter of Mexico City. So Tom and Collins are an electrifying DJ and production duo that have been making waves worldwide. So check that out on Wednesday night. And then Thursday, we return with jazz at Moon Rabbit, starting at 8, going to 11, a little bit earlier of a show if you want to get up and go skiing. the next morning. And then one thing that's happening in early April, we're already kicking off performances at the Ford Amphitheater. So you're going to have Opera at the Amp. We'll have Bob Moses doing a club set in Daily Bread on Friday, April 5th. And then Saturday, April 6th is almost sold out. Get your tickets for SoFi Tucker and Disco Lines and Decker Rush before it's too late. You can go to grfavail.com. That stands for Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater, Vail.com, and get yourself lined up with this. It's an outdoor show, but it really is electrifying and really has a cool vibe to have these outdoor music festivals happening so early in the season. Just wear your ski clothes and you can come on back. But hey, right now we're going to give you some details on what's happening right here in Beaver Creek at the Vail Performing Arts Center. We are finishing March out strong, so here's some more details. Hey everyone, I'm Tricia Swenson, and Cameron Morgan joins us now. He's the executive director of the Vail Performing Arts Center, which, by the way, is below the ice rink here at Beaver Creek, right down these escalators. And I'm sure you get asked all the time, hey, we're trying to find the building. Where are you?
Right. Now you just look for our logo, look for the signs, Vail Performing Arts Center. You'll see them as you drive up to Beaver Creek, through the gates, but throughout the village as well. But yes, right underneath the ice rink. 26 years ago, they said, we're going to dig a hole in Beaver Creek and putting a theater there. And here we are today.
530 seats later. So it's a great intimate venue, and we've got quite a variety, and that's what the Vail Performing Arts Center has been known for, just bringing in family programming, classical, dance, comedy, and we got quite a bit of that variety coming up in March.
In one weekend. Last weekend in March, we're going to span the genres, and we start off strong with Mike Birbiglia. You may have seen his Netflix special, Old Man in the Pool. If you haven't, the physicality of it, the callbacks, he's kind of goes beyond stand-up comedy into, you think you're just watching his life unfold in front of your eyes. It's remarkable. He's such a talent. But yeah, that is Wednesday, March the 27th, kicking off a strong weekend here in March.
Okay, yep, so that's going to be for you. 6 p.m. Stop the Ride Tour is what we're talking about. And then on Thursday, we're bringing back some classic rock from the 70s.
That's
with
right.
Firefall.
Firefall is going to be a wonderful evening of nostalgia. I mean, these guys have been around forever.
You'll know their songs. Even if you don't think you'll know, like, you've heard them.
That's
They're
right.
just classics.
Cue the feel-good moments, the sing-alongs there. You and all your friends come out to the VPAC for a wonderful evening of just joy.
Yep, so that's Thursday, March 28th. And then Illuminate. You remember these guys? They were very popular.
Oh my goodness.
The big show.
Yes, America's Got Talent superstars, Illuminate. They bring dance and LEDs and incredible physicality that's just accentuated by the technical elements of what they bring in terms of a performance.
And to see them on a stage of this size, really cool. This will be fun for the whole family.
Absolutely. Bring out the whole family for it, because it really is, it's music and dance and those production elements that really tie it all together in an incredibly engaging format.
Well, speaking of incredibly engaging, the last show that we're going to see in March is going to be very engaging because you're going to be on stage with the performance. Tell us about this.
Yes, this is Ensemble Melange. This is Saturday, March the 30th. They're coming in this really inventive reimagination of the classical concert experience. So there's 6 incredible musicians, the vocalists, the oboe, there's the strings that bring it all together in this musicians kind of party game.
Yeah.
Members of the audience, you'll be on the stage and you'll each get a menu, and from that menu you get to pick what it is you want them to play.
Oh wow.
And so they kind of go around, it's randomly selected, the audience member, whatever chair they're sitting in, it says you get the first pick, and there's a menu and it's got pieces from different genres and time periods and styles, from tango to musical theater to purely classical repertory, and then things that have been written and created just for Ensemble Melange.
Okay.
And then to tie it all together, there's a pre-performance reception. Free wine, included in the price of the ticket.
Okay.
Free hors d'oeuvres included in the price of the ticket. So it'll be a wonderful evening. If you're a classical music purist, or maybe you don't know so much about it, this is a show for you.
It's going to be, wow, this is so cool. I love all the variety of performances. So it's super cool that we've got this venue right here in Beaver Creek. So if you want to find out more, go to valarpac.org or call the box office at 970-845-8497.
That's the one. Thank you, Tricia.
Hey, welcome back to Vail Valley Live. I'm Tricia Swenson coming to you on Monday morning, March 25th to get you through the week. This is our weekday edition of Vail Valley Live. A lot of people in line at spring break, plus we got some fresh snow. It is a return to winter out here for sure. Cooler temperatures and cloud cover and some snow in the forecast for pretty much most of the week until about Thursday. But I want to let you know about a few things happening at the at Beaver Creek. We just saw what's happening this week and weekend at the Valar. But then once we get to April, we're going to have a lot of fun shows coming up, including Puppy Pals Live. This will be on April 4th. So this is part of the VPAC family series. And you're going to see these amazing animals. It's a howling good time. And you won't believe your eyes when you see these creatures perform spectacular stunts and tricks. And oh, it's just really kind of cool. We've got backflips in there, jumping rope, and more. So that'll be once again on April 4th. There's special pricing for kids, and you can buy a 4-pack. You can get 4 tickets for $116. And then also John Schofield Trio featuring Vincenti Archer and Bill Stewart. They're going to be playing on April 6th. And then Toto. If you like Toto, a classic band from the 80s, come and see them. This will be on April 9th. And then we're going to be rounding it out with Sing Taylor. So this is a Taylor Swift tribute. And if you weren't able to make it to any of her concerts or her big movie, you can kind of relive the music right here at the VPAC stage. So valarpac.org for more information on that. But speaking of music, Bravo is all set to go too. They have their season schedule all up online, bravovail.org. And we've got some great educational programs, wonderful free programs. And we have Eileen here to tell us more about it.
Hello, our friends from Vail Valley Live. We are here today with Eileen Pagan. Eileen, how are you?
I'm doing well, Pedro. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Glad to have you. Thank you for having us in this nice place. We got a lot of events coming up. Speaking of Bravo, by the way, Eileen is the Director of Engagement and Education in Eagle County.
For Bravo Vail, yes.
For Bravo Vail, thank you. Eileen, please tell us a little bit what's going on with these events that we have.
Sure, yeah, we're getting ready for our 37th season of the Summer Festival, and I'm here to talk about the free community events that are taking place throughout the summer.
There's some really, really important, interesting events. Which one are the first ones that we're promoting, Eileen?
Sure. Well, first, I wanted to make sure we discussed that almost half of our events throughout the Valley are free and open to the public. First of all, our community concerts that take place anywhere from Vail all the way to Gypsum. We have several community concerts. These are hour-long concerts that anyone can come to and enjoy music by world-class artists. Our community concerts are going to be taking place at the Vail Interfaith Chapel, at Brush Creek Pavilion, Edwards Interfaith Chapel, and we have a special community concert taking place on June 19th in Gypsum on our music box, which is our mobile stage, and it's going to happen at the Town Hall Greens. So we have a special performer coming in, especially for that, from Mexico, from the Sinfónica de Minería Players. It includes Pacho Flores playing trumpet, Hector Molina playing cuatro, Carlos Rodriguez playing double bass, and Rodrigo Duarte playing percussion. Really special concert, bring the whole family. Completely free. Bring your picnic, bring your blankets, bring the kids. And it's going to be later in the evening. So after you get home from work, you can come and join us at the Gypsum Town Hall Greens. Some of the other free events that we have are the Little Listeners at the Library series, and that is 8 events across all the libraries, Eagle, Gypsum, Vail, and Avon. And this is especially for kids ages 2 to 7 to come and enjoy music for the first time, again with world-class performers, coming in to engage with the kids at their level. Sometimes it's the first time that kids have listened and engaged with classical music, but it's really curated especially for them. And this year the library theme is Adventure Begins at Your Library. So we always provide a nice little interactive for the kids to be able to engage with the music and learn about concepts regarding classical music.
That is amazing. So if you have the kids and you want to create a safe, very different type of learning environment, especially about music, please bring them to these sessions. They are completely mind-opening, and it's a great introduction for the mind of the young.
Absolutely, yes. Music has just this power to be able to tap into all parts of the brain, and especially at that young age when the brain is still developing, it can open up these pathways that will be there for the entirety of your life. You know, we recently found out that music is the last part of your brain to go when you become an older person.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so making sure that you tap that part very early on allows for all those memories to stay with you for the entirety of your life.
That is so interesting. Thank you for sharing that. Well, now you know. Please take them to these events. We do have the times for these.
Yeah, the times for all of our events are on bravovail.org. Reservations are required for any of our events, so please just go on our website and you can register. It doesn't cost you anything. We just need to know how many people are coming.
Okay, well, now you know. We also have another program which is Inside the Music.
Yes, Inside the Music. Now this is going to be for your just a little bit more in-depth about classical music. It is led by our artistic director, Anne-Marie McDermott, and she brings insight into very specific pieces. This year we're celebrating Schubert's anniversary. You know, Schubert was a composer that died very early in his mid-30s, and he wrote over 600 songs, just songs. This doesn't even cover his symphonies or chamber music. And so she is going to go very in-depth with some of our artists, including the piano fellows that are coming to visit, and also a classical guitar quartet from Dublin. The Dublin Guitar Quartet is going to come in, and we're also going to dive into La Bohème, our opera that we're presenting this summer. So if you want to hear from an expert musician, Anne-Marie McDermott, our artistic director, come to Inside the Music.
Inside the Music. Get into the website, log in, look for these great events that we have for the summertime, and nature walks would be another.
Oh, this is one of my favorite events because we live in this beautiful landscape out here in the Vail area. We have teamed up with Walking Mountains Science Center for the 3rd year in a row to present these nature walks that combine the beautiful excerpts of classical music with nature. And this year we are featuring the Westerlies. This is a brass quartet made up of 2 trumpets and 2 trombones, and they lead us through this beautiful path at the Walking Mountains Science Center in Avon. And it's just a very short 40-minute experience, but you stop every few minutes and they tell you a little bit about music that is related to nature, and you get to hear this beautiful music outside.
Wow, that sounds really good. $10 per person, and you guys are going to have an amazing time. The nice windy road that is there is really green. There's some great vegetation. It's really nice, plus music included.
Absolutely, yes.
Well, now you know these events are going to be all summer long?
All summer long, from mid-June to the beginning of August.
Now you know. Get into the page of bravovail.org and find these dates and details of all these great programming that this great organization is putting out for our community. So please engage, look up, and any questions, Eileen, if you have any questions, everything goes to
bravovail.org. Yes.
Okay. Well, now you know. Stay tuned and stay on Vail Valley Live. Our friend Pedro is going to say goodbye. And Eileen Pagan, thank you so very much for being with us.
Thank you so much, Pedro.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you soon.
All right, thanks Pedro and Eileen for all the information about Bravo Vail. And I just think it's so fascinating how music, if you start it early enough and get kids into music, that stays with you your entire life. So I love those programs, the little listeners at the library, and get your kids into this. It should be really cool. I'm very excited for this season. It's been going on for over 35 years, so we're excited to have Bravo Vail back. BravoVail.org for more details. But hey, here we are. We're going to let you know about the weather, give you your last weather report of the day for our weekday edition, Monday through Thursday. And this is brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail, home of the new Makoto Vail sushi restaurant. If you haven't been there yet, it's an absolutely gorgeous design, but the food is just amazing as well. So check that out. But for our week, we're going to see mostly cloudy conditions and a true return to winter with cooler temperatures during the day. We were in the 50s last week. We probably won't see that till the end of the week, maybe by Friday, but we're going to have cloud cover, chance of snow, and temperatures right around the 30s. Overnight lows anywhere from the teens, even single digits, depending on where you are. And then that snow kind of ebbing and flowing throughout the week. We'll probably see about a 40% to a 70% chance on your Tuesday, about a 30% on your Wednesday. And then Thursday, we'll see a little break. We'll see the sun come out for a while, but windy, a little breezy that day. And then another system coming on in. So, and then, like I said, we might see the temperatures start to inch back up as we get into the later part of the week and into the weekend. But right now, boy, bundle up like it's winter, wear your layers, wear the neck gaiter, goggles with the light lens so you can see in this flat light. Keep in mind, it is spring break, so we have a lot of people from across the country and across the state enjoying Vail and Beaver Creek. Hours, 8:30 is when we open both resorts. 4 o'clock is now when we close both resorts. The back bowls at Vail and Blue Sky Basin close a bit earlier. Front side stays open to 4. And Main Beaver Creek Mountain, right behind me here, Centennial Lift, that'll be staying open until 4 o'clock as well. So get out there and enjoy the day. Thanks for watching. I'm Trisha Swenson. We'll see you on Friday.